I have gone back and forth between purchasing this fragrance. When it comes to performance, I am not expecting a 10 over 10. There's not really anything in this fragrance that I do not like. I just need to click check out. Very controversial fragrance. Let's not even get into the bottle. Armani prive fragrances are not cheap. That is not small money. The bottle is stunning. Note of mimosa, I have not quite come across. I have a lot of mango in my fridge. I just like, what is going on here?
My people, welcome back to my channel. I make videos to help you smell good, look good, and feel good. It's Miss Prissy, baby.
Please subscribe, I'm hungry.
Hey sister girl, welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and become part of the family. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my summer fragrance wish list. These are fragrances that I would ideally like to welcome into my collection before summertime. If you want to know what these fragrances are, without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Wool up, just wool up.
Quick outfit details. Jumper is from ASOS. My daisy earrings are from Zara. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description box for you guys so you can shop it. Starting off, the first fragrance I would absolutely love to welcome into my collection this summer is from the house of Perfumes de Mali, and it is Cassili. I have sampled this fragrance. It comes in a sort of orangey peachy style bottle. This fragrance is described as a floral fruity fragrance. It's got top notes of red currant, floral notes, Bulgarian rose, middle notes of frangipani, plum, mimosa, petalia, and in the base notes it's got vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. It is a very sweet type floral fragrance. Absolutely love this fragrance. I particularly like the fact that it's got that frangipani note in it, which makes it kind of creamy. The note of frangipani is in Dolce Garden, and I absolutely love Dolce Garden. If you're familiar with my channel, you know I love Dolce Garden. There's not really anything in this fragrance that I do not like. Well, the note of mimosa, I have not quite come across a fragrance that has got the mimosa note in it, but this has got plum, Bulgarian rose, those floral notes, those red currants in the top notes. Fantastic fragrance. Second fragrance on the list that I absolutely love to welcome into my collection this summer is from the house of Marc Jacobs, and it is Perfect. I have gone back and forth between purchasing this fragrance. In fact, I currently have it in my basket. I just need to check out. I just need to click check out. I sampled this fragrance. I tried out the Perfect, the original Perfect, and I tried out Perfect Intense because loads of people had talked about Perfect Intense on here on YouTube. And you know what? I actually prefer the original Perfect. This is more of a floral fruity fragrance, and it just smells very feminine, smells very girly, smells very fresh. I think this would work perfectly in the summer season. Let's not even get into the bottle. The history behind the bottle I hear is that
they picked up a couple of things in the office and, you know, put it together and made the bottle. Something like that, something along those lines.
This fragrance in the top notes has got rhubarb, narcissus, in the middle notes it's got almond milk, and in the base notes it's got cashmere and cedar. The almond milk kind of gives it that nutty feel. The nutty feel in the original Perfect is nothing close to the nuttiness in the Perfect Intense version. I really would love to welcome, in fact, you know what, I may be purchasing this fragrance. I'm just gonna have to put it out there. Like, yeah, I'm so tempted to purchase this one. This is one that is very high on the list to probably come into my collection for summertime. I move on. Next on the list is a very controversial fragrance. There are a couple of people who love this fragrance, and I've heard a few more people who don't really like this fragrance.
A lot of these bitches hate on me.
It is from the house of Armani Prive. This is Bleu Turquoise. From the Armani Prive line, I already own Magenta Tanzanite. I have talked about that fragrance on the channel. I absolutely love the bottle of that fragrance. The fragrance itself is not necessarily the most long lasting. When it comes to performance, I am not expecting a 10 over 10 from the Armani line anymore. However, what I would want is a lovely fragrance, especially for the price tag. Armani Prive fragrances are not cheap.
You're so expensive. I cannot afford you. Can you calm down? I'm so sorry, honey.
Bleu Turquoise on the Armani Beauty website is retailing for £180. That is not small money. So if I'm welcoming that type of a fragrance, it's got to be something I like. But with this one, I do want to take the risk.
I get coconut head, I get big ear, but I know the hear word.
I have heard that it's not a mass appealing fragrance, and it's one that not everybody is going to like, but I don't know, I still want to take the risk with this fragrance. We'll see how I get on. The top notes in this fragrance are salt, incense, black pepper. In the middle notes it's got ylang ylang, cypriol oil, Indian jasmine, and in the base notes it's got vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. I don't quite know what to say about this one. It's got some really distinct different type of notes. I don't have any fragrance that has got the salt note in it. Salt is something that could end up smelling like somebody has just come out of the gym. I don't know what this is going to smell like. A combination of salt and black pepper with some incense and moss. I don't know. This is one that could go left real quick. But at the same time, I think if this goes right and I end up liking it, it's going to be not just a like, it's probably one that is going to end up being a love. Let's see how I get on. Next on the list I would love to welcome into my collection is from the house of Giorgio Armani again. Coincidence? Is My Way Intense. I have heard loads of people talk about My Way. I've heard loads of people talk about My Way Intense. I have sampled both My Way and My Way Intense, and I think I lean more towards My Way Intense. This fragrance has got a very heavy tuberose. It's very heavy on the tuberose, and I'm not a huge fan of tuberose, so I would have thought, oh, I wouldn't like this. But when I sampled it, surprisingly, the tuberose is blended so well that when you smell this fragrance, tuberose is not the first thing that comes to mind. Rather, this smells like a floral, very designer-esque fragrance. Very mass appealing, very easy to like, nothing overly complicated. This fragrance has got top notes of orange blossom, bitter orange. In the middle notes it's got two types of tuberose, the Indian tuberose, regular tuberose. In the base notes it's got vanilla and sandalwood. Now I don't know the difference between Indian tuberose and regular tuberose, but like I said, the way I would describe this is more of a floral, feminine, girly type fragrance. It's just one that is very easy to love. I don't know, there's some people that this might not be their thing or their zhuzh. If you're like me, you like floral fragrances, this is definitely going to be up your street. It's up my street, and I wouldn't mind welcoming it into my collection for summertime. Next on the list is from the house of Oud. I already own one fragrance from the house of Oud. The special thing about fragrances from the house of Oud is that the bottles are individually hand painted. Somebody actually sits there with a paintbrush and literally hand paints each bottle for you. I just think that makes it very, very special. The fragrance I want from this house is called Keep Glaze. The bottle is stunning. The notes in this fragrance are very summer-esque. In fact, what gets me about this fragrance is one of the notes in this fragrance is my favorite fruit, mango. I love mango. Like I don't want to open my fridge and show you guys right now. I have a lot of mango in my fridge. I just love to sit down, eat my mango, and I don't eat mango like a posh person. Like, mango is a fruit that I relax with at home because I sit down and I get into that mango. I don't think you're interested in how I eat my mango. Let's get into Keep Glaze. This fragrance has got top notes of mango, strawberry leaf, iced lemon. In the middle notes it's got whipped cream, coconut, ginger, and in the base notes it's got fruity notes, musk, and precious woods. I have sampled this fragrance and it smells kind of similar to Erba Pura, but imagine that you've put Erba Pura in the freezer, in the fridge. That's what this smells like. Keep Glaze is a frozen version, like cooler version of Erba Pura, and I do have things in my collection that kind of smell similar, but if I've got a bit extra money, a bit of extra change, I wouldn't mind investing in a bottle of Keep Glazed. Next on the list is one of the latest releases from the house of Marc Jacobs. This is Daisy Skies, but this is Eau d'Eau So Fresh or something like that, because they released I think 3 different types. There's a Daisy Skies, there's a Daisy Skies something else. So this is one that has got a bit of a yellow thing going on in the bottle. I'll put a picture on the screen. I tried out the Daisy Skies. I heard loads of good things about Daisy Skies. I was like, okay, let me go sample it. But somehow I ended up falling more in love with the Eau d'Eau So Fresh out of everything, which actually surprised me. This fragrance has got top notes of tea, which is a note I would never have thought that I would like in a fragrance. Gooseberry, grapefruit. In the middle notes it's got chamomile, broom, violet, and in the base notes it's got cedar, tea tree oil, and musk. Just looking at the notes in this fragrance, I would automatically have been like, no, I would have discounted it. It's not my thing. Tea, tea tree oil, musk, violet. What are those?
What are those?
They're called my sandals.
Especially violet. Like what is going on here? Tea with violet. But guess what? I sampled this fragrance and I absolutely love it. Of all the daisies, the daisy sky and all the other daisies, this is a daisy fragrance that I actually really like and would not mind welcoming into my collection. Finally on this list, the last fragrance I would absolutely love to welcome into my collection for springtime is no other. It's from the C line. Okay, it's from Giorgio Armani again. God, I have 3 Giorgio Armanis on my list. Is C Fiori. This fragrance is a beautiful, feminine, girly, powdery type fragrance. I do have the original C, but I'd like to welcome C Fiori into my collection. It's got some additional notes. It's got some rose in it. I have sampled the latest C Eclat, Passion de l'Eclat, something like that. It was not my thing at all, but C Fiori is definitely up my street. I also do like the bottle of that fragrance. There you have it. Those are some of the fragrances that I would absolutely love to welcome into my collection for summertime. Go ahead and let me know if somebody could fulfill one fragrance on your wish list before summertime. What would that fragrance be? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. Also go ahead and do all of that good stuff, guys. Like, share and subscribe. Guys, please like, please share, please subscribe. And until I see you again in my next video, because I look forward to seeing you again in my next video, stay beautiful, stay blessed, hi and bye. One fragrance on the list that I would love to welcome. Jesus! Well, let's get into keep. Then the special thing about fragrances from the House of Wood is that this is the daisy of all. The next fragrance that I would love to welcome, next fragrance, smash. It is described as. So if you want to know, what earrings, my daisy earrings are from Zara. I'll go ahead and link my daisy earrings